Hey, it's Brandon with Wilderness Attitude Podcast. Welcome to my dirty, cluttered shop. Check out this cool single bow holder that I built out of PVC. Comes in super handy for the kids at 4-H or up in our shooting arena. You can see it has everything you need to be a cool bow holder. Here's all the stuff we need. 2 of those, 4 of those, 1 of these, 3 of those will work. A cap or 2, maybe some tools might be good for you too. So a couple things you're gonna need to cut. The long piece for your bow, I cut at 34 inches. After you put that together, you'll have plenty of clearance for a 34-inch axle-axle and even up to a 37-inch axle-axle compound bow. Then I do just a couple 6-inch pieces, a couple 2-inch pieces, and notice they're not straight cut. They don't have to be. They're going inside all the fittings. And then your arrow holder, this one's 13 inches. I had a piece that was 26 inches long, so I just cut it in half to make the arrow holder. So now we're just gonna assemble this baby. So I basically start with the middle and work my way out. So just tap these in, get them tight. Now there's some lines here that you can see on these. You can see the molding lines. That'll help you keep your stuff straight so it stays even. And once we get it set, we'll be able to move it because we're not gluing it, which that's the cool factor of that. Don't worry about if they're not perfect, because we'll get them there eventually. So you basically got the beginning of your stand right there. Now you can see it's a little bit off, but you can tilt these, you can turn these feet out, and we'll do that to get this straight. I like it leaning back just a tiny bit so that it can have a little bit of counteracting. We're gonna put our arrow holder on. And so you go, once you go from the sleeve, you go to a 1x2 adapter. In your sleeve. Now I cut this cool little guy out. You know, you could use a hole saw or something to make it perfect, but basically it fits down inside of here to hold your arrows up so they don't go down in the hole. Like so. Now then on the top, I go up here. And this thing is so simple to put together. Once you get it cut, it won't even take you 5 minutes to put it all together. So once you put your joint piece in there, just put your 1x2 adapter on. And then in here I've got my 2x3 adapter, my cool little plate inside, and just a piece of 3-inch pipe. There you go, assembled. Now, before we screw it, just make sure we like it. Make sure that everything's centered the way we want. The stand is the way we want it, front to back as well, with the lean on the legs, which I'm gonna bring it back just a little bit, just to kind of counteract the weight of the bow. That's it. So I took my green infusion bottles, and this is what I cut up. I cut a little 2-inch circle out of here to put down in my bow holder, and then I cut the bottom off of this one to go in my 3-inch holder. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and screw the stress joints here in the bottom so this thing don't flop this way and the legs don't pivot and tilt. That way it all stays together. And I like screwing it because you can unscrew it, you can take it apart, you can break it down. Like I don't screw this piece right here for the stand because I can wiggle this piece out and then I can throw it in my car or in the trunk or whatever, and it's not this big thing. It can travel a little bit better, and that's cool. So self-tapping, little 1/4 inch screws. They work great. It's pretty simple. You're gonna do both sides of the joint, meaning that you're gonna do this side and this side so they don't spin. And then I'm gonna flip it over and do the other side as well. Now that I finished screwing it, I'm gonna drill some holes in the bottom of it, just because I leave mine outside all the time, all year round. So I drill some holes in the bottom of it because I know it's gonna catch rain. And I drill a couple in the cup holder. So I built 2 of these today in about 20 minutes. $40 covered all the parts and everything for both of these, so about $20 a piece. And of course, no bow stand build is complete without your Wilderness Attitude sticker. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this helps you out a little bit. Happy shooting and have a good attitude.